Morning, y'all. So today's video idea was gonna be me buying a smart car and modifying it, but of course it didn't want to work, and it's already like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just going to take this truck mudding because what else could we do? So this is Wheelman Fab's truck. If you are interested, we are going to be taking this truck mudding. So I actually thought of this idea because I actually thought it'd be really, really cool, and I was actually really interested to see how this truck would do in the mud, because it has boggers, and it's 24 valves, so she makes some power. Got some stuff under the hood, too, so we're going to see how she does in the mud. It is currently a nice 75 degrees outside, so it shouldn't be too hard to start her up. Oh yeah, she is sounding good. This truck is link in description, by the way. Wheelman Fab's Patreon. I already know I said it's Wheelman's, but Wheelman Fab's Patreon if you guys are interested in this truck. So this truck rides not bad at all. It doesn't ride good. It doesn't ride bad. So here is where we usually get stuck. About right here is where we start spinning. So, okay, yep, she's already filthy. We're already spinning a little bit. But she actually doesn't seem to be holding up. But I need an extra 10 horsepower. So we're going to go ahead and flip these bad boys up. If I can get it. This is a pain in the butt. There we go. Alright, there's 5 horsepower. And here is another 5 horsepower. Alright, so now we have 10 extra horsepower. Let's see how she does. Oh, it's already doing much better. This thing's already doing much better with my moose power. Oh, yeah. So yeah, this thing does not do very good in the mud. Well, it doesn't ride very well is what I'm trying to say, but it does do good in the mud. This thing's driving like there's no mud. Let's go over here in the dirt and see if we can't do anything over here. Oh, wheel hop. Holy wheel hop. Alright, okay, maybe not here. Okay, so let's just go back in the mud. And let's go hit a few little... Oh, we are spinning. We were spinning. Believe it. We were spinning. If only this truck was two-wheel drive, this thing would do so good. Oh wait, it is two-wheel drive. Bluetooth drive shaft. Fortunately, it's not coded to be two-wheel drive. But this thing would actually be really fun if this thing was two-wheel drive. This thing would drift so good. So I'm playing with the truck, and we might have actually just gotten stuck. Okay, well... maybe sitting while I was getting my camera out got us unstuck, but we were spinning for just a second. We were 100% spinning. You guys saw it before it finally pulled itself out of the mud. Literally, the goal is trying to get this truck stuck. So what we need to do now is go find a hill. We need to find the tallest hill, the tallest little hill here, and see. Yeah, this is definitely really wet. You guys can hear my footsteps. It's probably going to be this hill. We're going to have to try and climb up this hill with the truck, see if we can get the truck stuck or not. So let's go hop back up in the truck and see if we can go get it stuck on this hill. Because this is one of the hills that I think I've gotten multiple trucks stuck on before. The goal, as I've already mentioned, is to get this truck stuck. So we're going to pull her around here. Yeah, this hill right here, it's a pretty steep hill, actually. So with this little dip right here, should let the back wheels kind of sit here for a second. And unfortunately, since it's two-wheel drive, it should be able to pull itself out. Oh, we were spinning. It should be able to pull itself out pretty easy. But no, this thing just does really good in the mud. Oh, this thing looks like it's almost two-wheel drive. Nah, it's definitely four-wheel drive. Alright, so hold on. There might be a little bit steeper. Actually, if we move over just a tad, this looks a tad bit steeper right here. Right here. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. We're almost stuck. I know we're going to get this truck stuck. Let's see. Make sure we're... Nope. This truck just... Oh, we were almost so close to being stuck. Let's go on the other side of this hill, see if we can't get it stuck over here. Truck is looking really good, though. These Alfrexes, Wheelman just outdid himself. No, this truck just keeps... This truck, man. This truck just pulls itself through. I will show you guys, though, how my two-wheel drive truck will get stuck. It will get stuck so easy. Because it is coded to be two-wheel drive. It's the first two-wheel drive truck. Oh my goodness. It is the first two-wheel drive truck in Farming Simulator. So we're going to go get in that real quick. And I will show you guys how... this thing does in the mud, or gets stuck. does in the mud. Well, guys, I just finished recording a clip, and my PC didn't save it, so it was an 8-minute clip of me driving the truck around in the mud and spinning the tires with that truck. I will get into that truck later. Oh my goodness, that is so frustrating that I spent 8 minutes on that. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's late and I'm trying to get done with this video. I originally had, as I said, the smart car video planned, and I spent a lot of time on that mod just for it to not work. People say, oh, it must be so nice. Modding. No, it is not, because you spend hours and hours and hours on these vehicles, and then you just lose progress, or it doesn't work. Every single time. Anyways, we are going to try and hop up here, close the hood. Oh, man. I have to jump up on the tire first. There. Pain in the butt. Simple IC. Anyways, really cool, though. Simple IC can be a pain to try and grab, but let's hop back in the truck. We're going to go and drive this thing over there. So what I did last time, and I'll try it again for another video or another clip, we basically drove this thing over here and we parked it on this hill, wait for it to sit, wait for it to sink in the mud, and then we went and tried to drive it out. The tires spun a bunch, but it did not get stuck, because like I said, I don't know if it was the previous clip or if that got deleted or if it was a different clip, but the goal was trying to get this truck stuck. We're spinning right there, so we're going to leave it right there. It already looks buried, so hopefully if we let it sit, it will get stuck. As I was trying to mention, this truck is 4-wheel drive, so it's not super realistic mudding. Well, it's realistic, but it's not going to get stuck. So basically, I mentioned this truck, which is my 2022 Ford F350. You can get this link in description on my Patreon. It is not free. You cannot get it free. It's not even out yet, so don't even try and get it from like leaked sites or anything. Anyways, here is the truck if you guys are interested. Has a ton of options, but the different thing about this truck is it has a Bluetooth drive shaft, and it is actually the first 2-wheel drive truck in Farming Simulator. Now, I know people are going to bash me and come out and say, hey, you're not the first one, and they're going to go make a bunch of 2-wheel drive trucks just because they want to be jerks. That's perfectly fine. It's the first one. Nobody else has a 2-wheel drive truck in Farming Simulator. You can go out and make another 2-wheel drive truck, but this is the first 2-wheel drive truck ever in Farming Simulator. There's no changing that. So if we hop in her, start her up, I'm going to prove to you this truck is 2-wheel drive, and this truck will get stuck pretty easily. I will show you guys that. This truck is fully... Unfortunately, that clip got cut, but it did save it, so whatever. Yeah, the dash, everything is fully paint matched. So if we back this thing up, there is a little hill that we tried to go up earlier over here that we tried to get stuck, and it would not get stuck. I'll show you guys just how easy it is to get this truck stuck, and that's why it's so good for mudding. So if we just pull her in right here, it can be a pain in the butt to try and get it at the perfect angle to get it stuck, but it will get stuck eventually. We just kind of spin her right here in place. Maybe not. We're spinning right now, though. Try a different angle. See if we can get it up the hill. There we go. So as you guys can see right here, well, you could see. Try it again one more time. Man, I was spinning like crazy earlier. There we go. As you guys can see, the rear wheels are spinning, the front wheels are not spinning. And they're actually, the front wheels are actually going in reverse, or backwards. So both wheels, front and back, are spinning. Not the fronts. Which, I know, and I mentioned this in the last clip that got deleted. Yeah, this thing is completely stuck. It's not going anywhere. Oh, I got it completely... Oh, I thought I got it completely stuck. Because actually, this truck, I have gotten this truck completely stuck. This truck, I have gotten completely stuck where I literally could not move it. Forward, reverse, I turned the steering wheel, did everything. I could not get it unstuck. So, the reason that I think it's so crazy that this truck is 2-wheel drive is because, one, there's no other 2-wheel drive trucks in Farming Simulator. Most people are going to go for 4-wheel drive trucks in real life. Obviously... in Farming Simulator, everything comes automatically in 4-wheel drive. All the trucks come in 4-wheel drive. There's no changing that in Farming Simulator. It makes it very hard to go mudding and actually get it stuck. You know, if you're out here spinning the wheels, it's going to make it 10 times more fun. If you're just driving through the mud, like you're driving through a field, it's not going to be fun, because it's not going to get stuck. With this thing spinning, and 10 times more likely to get stuck, because like I said, I have gotten this truck stuck, it's really cool that this truck is two-wheel drive, and it's 10 times more realistic. If you're out for some reason using this truck, if you're towing for some reason, it does have hitch options, gooseneck, and bumper pull. If you are crazy and you tow with this truck, and you get it stuck going through mud or trails or something like that, it's going to get stuck, unlike any other truck and farming simulator. So, I will start making all of my trucks two-wheel drive from now on, because it's 10 times more realistic. I do have work trucks as well, not just SEMA trucks, so if you're interested, again, I have those on my Patreon, the link in the description. So, we got another, sitting at 3 minutes right now on this clip, so we got another, like, 6 minutes of jacking around. So, I do have to make this 8 minutes, because if it's not 8 minutes, then I don't get to put ads in it. So, basically, let's hop in here and start her up, see if it'll spin or not. This truck sounds so freaking good. Very close, but it just pulls itself right out of the mud. But one thing that I will point out again, if we drive this truck over here, oh, might have been spinning. The thing that I also pointed out in last video is that this truck has mud graps on it. That's, well, mud graps, boggers. So with that tread, it's going to dig in the mud as it's supposed to, and it's supposed to get itself through mud. With this truck being a dually, this thing has single rear wheel options, and it still will get stuck in SRW options. This truck has a very big advantage having these Fury tires and it being a dually. It's going to get much less traction with it being a dually over than a single rear wheel tire, and having it, these mud grapplers are just going to pull through the mud. These dualies are just going to slide. Like I said, this truck has an SRW option, but it still will get stuck. It still will get stuck in two-wheel drive. It still will get stuck with an SRW option. I've done it before. This truck just likes to get stuck, and it's really fun to play with. It's probably one of my favorite trucks, considering the fact that it's two-wheel drive, and it gets stuck that easily. It is really fun. So I'm trying to think of the stuff that I mentioned in the last clip that got deleted, because honestly, I'm not even going to try at this point. I am tired. I want to go to bed. It's like 2 o'clock right now. So I want to go to bed, so I am just going to kind of sit here and play with the trucks, I guess, and we'll see what happens. If we take this truck through here, once it starts up. So last clip that got deleted, I was doing a little bit of donuts in the field, because this truck will do donuts. Are we spinning already? So this truck is a lot slower than that truck in the mud, not because this truck is faster. This truck is actually way faster than that truck. It is because it has way less grip, because it's two-wheel drive. We're just going to sit here and spin like crazy. You can see the rear wheel is spinning much faster than this front wheel. And that was another thing that I pointed out in the last clip that got deleted. So, if we come up here, and let's see, we can try and get her to do some donuts. This thing will spin, trust me. It will light up tires. This thing actually does really good donuts. And I honestly want to make a video, if you make it snow in this game, and then you put this truck on the snow, and you try and drift it, it will spin like crazy. It will get stuck like it would in mud. It is so fun. So I want to make a video of me drifting this truck in the snow, but I don't know any good thumbnails or titles or whatever. So if you have any good titles, thumbnail ideas, drop them in the description, or comments. I always say description. Comments. Drop it in the comments below. Let's see if we'll get her stuck again. Can we get the two-wheel drive truck stuck again? No. We didn't try hard enough. Since this truck has been sitting for a couple minutes while we were jacking around with this truck, I will try one more time to see if this truck is stuck, but I doubt it. Sounding good? This thing sounds so good. Oh yeah. Alright, we are sitting at 7 minutes right now on the video, so I already have a bunch of other clips for this video. So that being said, we are going to be at the end of the video. again, Wheelman Fab's truck, link in description on his Patreon, my truck, and like I have like 13 other trucks on my Patreon, link in description as well. I know some of you guys probably noticed, I'm going to point it out right now. The rear axle is messed up. That is because I chose the wrong option. It's the second time I've done that. Second time in a video that I've done that. I know. It is not Wheelman Fab's fault. I'm going to point that out right now because I don't want it to look bad on him. I don't want it to look like he made this truck and the axle is jacked up. It was on me. I chose the wrong option. It has single cab and extended cab options, so that is the reason. This is a single cab lift, and it has another lift that is for crew cab or extended cabs. It's the same lift, but it's just bigger for the extended cab. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. I don't want Wheelman Fab to get any. I don't want it to look bad on Wheelman Fab. So it was me, but just mention then, pointing that out real quick. But with that being said, we are at 8 minutes now, so I am going to end the video here. So if you guys are interested, again, link in description on my Patreon. I'm going to continue to say that. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Me and It's Optic are racing to 10K subscribers. So if you could subscribe, it would help out a lot more than you'll ever know. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Love you. Bye.